What is going on, people, and welcome back to a brand new game find on this channel. And today's game find has been picked up from a Facebook seller. Originally it was only for 4 little games, so I was going to keep it to one side until I picked up some more games to make this video worth being uploaded onto YouTube. After speaking to the seller, I realised that he had more to sell, or more for sale, so I ended up picking up a little bit more, and I think it's enough to make a little video out of it. So yeah, basically he had 4 Game Boy games, the original Game Boy games, which I'll show you there, for £10. So the 4 games that he had for sale were Star Wars. Camera does not want to be focusing today. Battletoads, Desert Strike, and Turok. So £2.50 each. I'm going to pick them up all day long. These are all 4 games I do not have in my collection yet. I don't think they're majorly expensive games. I don't think they cost too much, but I don't have them. They were the collection was only about 10 minutes down the road from where I lived. So yeah, popped down. Was it Saturday? No, Sunday midday. I went and collected. Messaging him the night before just to see if he had anything else for sale. He mentioned he had another 4 games for a tenner, which were Super Jedi, or Super Return of the Jedi, Game Boy Gallery, 5 games in 1. World Championship Racing, and Dragon Lair. So you've got 8 games there for £20. He then mentioned he had these 2 games, Toy Story 2 and Looney Tunes, in the black cases. He wanted £5 for them too, so again £2.50 each. And then he wanted £3 for the Lucky Luke game on the Game Boy Color. So the total would have really cost £28. He said they'll do a lot for 25. So basically I got Lucky Luke for free. So I've come out with what, 8, 9, 10, 11 games for £25. I was like, do you have anything else for sale? It doesn't have to be Game Boy related. I'm a collector. If it's something I already have, I will end up selling it or swapping it over, just to continue building up that collection. He said I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 PlayStation 1 games, and I want a tenner for it. So that's less than £1 a game, and there are some decent titles in here, but nothing overly exciting. But you've got Supercross 98, Touring Car Championship, and all of these games, as much as the cases might be slightly damaged, are mint condition games without any bits missing, like they're complete with the manual. Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3, again they're complete with the manual. FIFA 97, G Police, Forsaken, Eagle 1 Harrier Attack. So you can kind of tell here that there's like a bit of the case missing. There's a crack on the back, but the game itself is in good condition and it's complete with the manual. Colin McRae Rally, again it's complete with the manual, which is great. I mean, it's a shame that some of these cases have been busted up a little bit, but then they are PlayStation 1 games and the cases do not hold that well. Gran Turismo, the first Gran Turismo, as you can tell, is a little bit of a, it's up there, a little bit of damage there. Same as the front here, there's a bit of damage there. And the final game is, it's a golf title. But again, I paid £10 for these. So originally, £28 and £10. And obviously we've managed to haggle him down to 25 for them ones. In all fairness, £35 for that kind of bundle is pretty nice. Less than £1 a game on PS1 games, you don't find that too often. and the Gameboy games at £2.50 or just a little bit less is equally as nice. So you know, I do what I do best, and I always ask, what's the best you can do on this little bundle of games? What's the best you can do on this bundle? And he said, well, I've already knocked off £6, which I'm not sure where he got the number 6 from, because I worked it out to be 28 and he dropped it down to 25, plus obviously the PS1 games. But yeah, he said, I've already knocked off £6, but I'll do it for 20 quid. Now, I'm not sure if he's got his numbers muddled up, but that was the offer he placed on the table. I said, okay, sure. So basically, these games that only were meant to cost £25, I've paid £20 for them and got a bundle of PS1 games for free. And basically, out of these Game Boy games, the only games that I already have, without double checking, I think these are the only 3 games I already have in my collection. The 5-in-1 game, the racing game, and Dragon Lair. And I've had Dragon Lair since one of my first Game Boy games. So yeah, went down. I'm still expecting to go, oh, it was a typo, I meant £30. You know, that would knock off £8, I guess, or £25. And you know, I would have still paid the £10 on the PS1 games and the 25 on the Game Boy games. Got to the door and went, what was the price again? Just, I wanted him to confirm it, and he said, oh, we agreed on 20 quid. Pulled my wallet out. I still had the money ready to hand him, expecting him to go, oh, actually that doesn't add up. Yeah, and he took the £20, and that was a pretty decent deal for a Sunday. But honestly, the last couple of weeks have been a little bit dry in the way of collecting. I think I've pushed my expectations up a little bit higher than they should be. I'm expecting to find really good massive bundles, and I just don't think the market's there at the moment for it. I think it's too cold. People don't particularly want to be selling stuff, but yeah, it might build up a little bit. I think we may have had this issue last year. I know at January, it's just after Christmas, people start throwing all their stuff out. If they can make money on it, they will. And then obviously March time, February, March, maybe April, it's cold, no one wants to do anything. It's still dark when you leave work. So it might be a little bit quiet for collecting, but hopefully once summer kicks in, hopefully when the weather gets a little bit nicer and it's not raining every day, we might actually get some big bundles. I'm not sure, I'm hoping it will, but we've noticed over the last year that video games, or collections anyway, I went from picking up stuff on eBay, if you go back to my early stuff, like the Dreamcast that I paid like £3.50 for, or whatever it was, and that was a console with games. Facebook Market seems to be a really good place, but yeah, it varies almost every week, to this week on Gumtree, this week on Facebook, that week on Spock, and then obviously I do still pick up some decent bundles on eBay, but it's just a rarity nowadays. There's so many people on eBay that you could find yourself a good little bundle, you put in the offer you want, and sniping, which, you know, you do, everyone does sniping on eBay, but when it happens to you, when you're winning until that last second, and it goes, auction's ended, and then it goes, someone's outbid you, the auction's already ended, how has someone beaten me to it? And 9 out of 10 times that happens, and 9 out of 10 times it goes for a stupid amount of money more, or a stupid amount of money, so close to, like if you put in an offer at £10 on eBay, someone might have outbid you by like 50p, or it might have gone for like £200. It's such a weird thing, and it always happens in that last 5 minutes, which is why I don't really like eBay. It's a set time thing, whereas the whole thing about Facebook and the boot sale selling apps on your phones is that you can text them, you can give them a call. 9 out of 10 times you're within that 5-10 mile radius, and you pick up some really good deals. So that's my preference. I mean, regarding this bundle, basically the whole, apart from the 3 top games, will be going straight into my Game Boy collection. And if you want to see an updated version of that Game Boy collection, then comment below and I'll try and get one of them sorted for this year, because I was aiming to do one each year, and then my collecting kind of died off a little bit because of money issues a little bit, paying a stupid amount of money for a car that I don't get to use continuously, just because I'm a new driver. My 3rd year in driving now, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more kind of bundles like this, tell me in the comment section below. Tell me what I should really be looking out for. Maybe there's something that I'm missing in the search bar. And if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and catch me for another game find probably next week. It'll be a Wednesday thing normally. Thank you so much for watching.